for us, not too unusual. The game is wild. I think City is usually controls the game more. Was not possible against us today, but they were good. Wow, they were good, and we had to defend with all we have, and but scored incredible goals.
I think they have to invite a bottle of wine to Jurgen and myself to congratulate. I think it was a fantastic game, the football. Because when both teams want to attack and both teams want to try it and both teams want to score a goal, football is a fascinating game. So it was, honestly, it was one of the best performances I've ever seen in my team playing in difficult stadiums like today. So that is the step we needed. Hopefully we can continue there in the bigger stages to play in that way.
Great battle for you with Raheem Sterling. Are you all friends again now? Is it all cool? And also, is he one of the best you'll face?
You're not going to face too many wingers with his pace and sharpness and threat going towards goal all season long. So you know that he's a world-class player. We've had a really good battle, but yeah, friends at the end of the day, and that's what football's like. You battle it out on the pitch, and off the pitch that you make up, and you know that the respect's mutual.
Football always brings discussions. There'll be a lot of discussion about that first goal today. Do you have a view on it? Play carried on, they score.
As to my rallying his people, please.
We've seen you, understandably, celebrate every goal and every win here. Were you a little bit more composed than usual today?
Oh no, the problem was the VAR. I couldn't because I saw the discussions before the first goal, I think. So I was just waiting, and then it's not the same anymore. But it's no problem. I'm fine with celebrating after the game or whatever. Or tonight, I knew there will be a review from VAR. So why should I waste energy for celebrating a goal? But that was the only reason.
It was a great game, fantastic to watch. Lots of good things to discuss from it, but let's deal with the handball and get that out of the way first of all. Pep Guardiola talked to the PGMOL, so we have done that just on Bernardo Silva's handball. They say that isn't to be taken into account in the decision on Alexander-Arnold's handball. If it had led to a goal, then the goal would have been ruled out for Manchester City because of the handball. However, it didn't. So they say it's not counted when judging Alexander-Arnold's handball. Whether that changes in the coming days, as some of these have done in the past, Alan.
Although it does also say creating a goal-scoring opportunity if it hits his hand.
In the laws.
In the laws. It did hit Silva's hand, but...
We take that out. According to PGMOL, we take that out of the equation. So, just judging this as a handball by Alexander-Arnold, is that a handball for you?
Well, what is it? 8.5 yards away from him. It does hit his hand originally. And I do think that when he sees the ball coming, he does lift his arm and raise his arm into the unnatural position, which we're about to see there. And that is not a natural position, that is an unnatural position, and does hit his arm.
So penalty for you?
Penalty for me, yes.
Peter?
Yeah, if Bernardo Silva's handball's taken out, it's a clear handball, it looks there, I have to say. We've seen them given for a lot less earlier in the season than that, haven't we?
Just one final thing on this. We have said, I suppose, that for a while something might happen in one penalty area.
Yep.
VAR would look at it, but by the time it's looking at it, straight down the other end, a goal has been scored. It happened in the biggest game of the season.
It would have been hard. It would have taken a brave man to bring that back once Liverpool have scored.
It would have been absolute bedlam if he had said, no, that goal doesn't stand.
OK, let's focus on the good things, shall we?
Yeah,
agreed. Move on from handballs and VAR. The first good thing, Liverpool's midfield three.
Oh, well, when you look at midfielders, what do you want from the perfect midfielder's performance? Creativity, protection in front of the back four, goals, a range of passing, short and long, energy to get from box to box. And Fabinho, Henderson and Wijnaldum had all of that and more today. Goals, Fabinho, what a strike that is. Crisp, pure, back of the net, 1-0, thanks very much. I mentioned pressing, I mentioned protection. Henderson pressing high, winning the ball back, forcing mistakes. Wijnaldum, creativity. In the final third, give, go, get the ball into the box, causing serious problems for that Man City defence. Range of passing. What a pass that is from one midfielder to the other one. Henderson, he's running forward. Fabinho, protection again. closing down Wijnaldum in the final third again. I mean, the three of them had absolutely everything today, creating another opportunity. Skill, give, go on the attack again. Liverpool within 2 passes. They're in the final third. What about this for a cross? I mean, this is just incredible. Henderson, forward's dream, get on the end of it. Incredible. Henderson again, protecting, keeping hold of the game, closing them down. The three of them were immense today, and that's where the game was won today for Liverpool.
Yeah, we talk about the front three so much, but those three give them licence to go and play. Defensively, they're sound, they stay in their positions, but I think we see today, attacking-wise, they were a real threat as well.
Alan highlighted some of the crossfield passing, certainly from Wijnaldum during that game. There are no better artists of it than the 2 Liverpool fullbacks as well.
Well, they're redefining the fullback term, because some of Trent's passing is as good as the midfielders have ever seen. I played with Steven Gerrard and Xabi Alonso, and I put him right up there with some of the passing.
Wow.
I mean, this is on his left foot, crossfield pass straight into Robertson's path on the attack, and what a ball that is for Robertson. I mean, it's just begging to score. And again here, I think he's actually looking for the centre half here, but he finds himself to Trent. One touch out his feet down the line into the forward. And again here, just proving this battle was brilliant all day, him and Sterling. I just loved watching it. I thought Sterling was City's best player. He was a threat all afternoon, but Trent dealt with him very, very well. Here again, how about this for a touch?
Oh, it's like one of your legs.
That outrageous. And then he's not just the passing and the technique he's shown, but look at that driving, and then the ability and the awareness to pick a pass out for Firmino, and could have scored. Here again, pass of the match for me. Outside the right foot into Salah's path. He's only got a width of sort of 5 yards to work with there. Incredible pass. We could have clipped 10, 11 of these crossfield balls. That's just one of them. And straight away the touch, and we're right at the heart of City's defence. Look how high up he is. This is for a goal kick, flicking the ball into Mane. There's only Mane just ahead of him, and it's like I say, it's different to anything we've seen really from fullbacks. And this again proving that it's a little bit naughty, to be honest. But
there's a bit of an edge with them both.
It shows an edge that they can defend. You know, they work hard, and as we can see from the graphic there, I don't think anyone's created more chances than Alexander-Arnold in the Premier League this season.
Just one thing you said in the middle of that about how it's then used straight away. So the crossfield ball is one thing, but then the fact that either one of them, as soon as they get it from the other one, then use it immediately.
Well, the touch is out their feet straight away, and they're on the attack. It's
so it doesn't give the opposition time to then reset.
You know, that switch of play. If you don't get the switch of play, if you don't get the ball out your feet and create something straight away, then it's that opportunity's lost.
They're able to do that also because they know that if they go forward, they've got the protection in front of the 2 centre-halves for them. One of the midfielders or 2 of the midfielders is going to be there.
As far as the title race, Liverpool 9 clear of City now, 8 clear of Leicester and Chelsea. We're only 12 games in. How big a defining moment is that?
Oh, it's a big moment. Liverpool don't lose games anymore. What is it, 1 in 50? Something like that they've lost. So it's a big day for Liverpool today, without a doubt.
But also when you look at Liverpool have played all of the so-called other top 6 and Leicester now. Manchester City have only played 2 of that so-called top 6 and Leicester. You look at the fixtures they've got come out. They've got Manchester United, they've got Chelsea, they've got Arsenal, they've got Leicester.
Listen, I know a lot of Liverpool fans, and no one is talking about winning the league yet. There's a long way to go, but you have to say, I can say it, can you see Liverpool losing 3-4 games? I can't.
Do you think that could be that today?
It's not. There's a long way to go, but I can't see them losing 3-4 games.
Me too.
Okay. Wolves against Aston Villa on the way. Next, though, Manchester United versus Brighton. The visitors starting the day 2 points above United in the table, and Conor McNamara